Once upon a time, there lived a girl named Adamma. Adamma was a very good dancer in the village, and many people loved to watch her dance. She was so popular for her unique dance style, and her personality made it easy for people to fall in love with her. Adamma had a very good friend named Nkechi, and they have been friends for so many years. One day, the king of the village announced that there will be a very big dance festival and that the best dancer will be hugely rewarded and recognized personally by the king. So all the dancers in the village became excited and began to rehearse for the upcoming festival. Adamma was so elated as she saw the festival as an opportunity to showcase her dancing prowess. So, Adamma began to rehearse every evening as the festival was fast approaching. Her friend Nkechi would always sit back and watch Adamma rehearse. So one day, Adamma decided to ask Nkechi if she would like to learn how to dance. Nkechi, without hesitation, agreed, and Adamma took her time to teach Nkechi how to dance. Intense rehearsals began, and Adamma taught Nkechi her unique dance styles. This went on for a short while till Nkechi began to dance so well. Adamma then asked Nkechi if she would be interested in dancing with her at the festival, and Nkechi excitedly agreed. 2 days to the festival, Nkechi and Adamma were on their way to the stream to fetch some water when suddenly they were attacked by some dangerous street boys who beat them mercilessly with some sticks. They both screamed for help, but no one was there to save them. They tried to get up, but were in so much pain, especially Adamma, whose legs were now badly hurt. Nkechi had several bruises on her body, so she assisted Adamma to the healer's hut as Adamma could barely walk. When they got there, the village healer informed Adamma of the severity of her leg injury, stating that her right leg had been dislocated. Adamma cried aloud as the festival was in 2 days and there was no way that she would be healed before the festival. However, she was happy that she had taught her friend Nkechi her unique dance steps before the unfortunate incident happened. So, Adamma urged Nkechi to go alone to the festival to dance, as she stood a very good chance of winning. Nkechi was so happy and thanked Adamma for being so understanding. On the day of the festival, Adamma was receiving treatment at the hut of the village healer, whilst Nkechi had gone to participate in the festival. After several performances at the festival, Nkechi was announced the winner, and the king bestowed upon her the title of the greatest dancer of the village and gave her so many treasures and a personal recognition. Everyone in the village applauded Nkechi as she became so popular. Adamma was extremely happy when she heard that her friend Nkechi had won the dancing competition. She was grateful that all their practice was not in vain. Nkechi came to the healer's hut to show Adamma all the treasures she received from the king, and they rejoiced together. After several weeks, Adamma's leg began to heal, and Nkechi stayed by Adamma's side all through the healing process. One day, when Adamma went to the healer's hut to have her legs checked, she bumped into a very handsome man called Chimobi. Chimobi fell off his bike whilst riding home the previous night and was badly hurt. He was receiving treatment at the healer's hut When he saw Adamma, he started up a conversation with her to know what happened to her legs, and Adamma explained everything that happened to Chimaobi, but Chimaobi did not say much, which was weird considering the fact that he asked the question. Chimaobi then deviated from their earlier topic and began to talk to Adamma about where she lived and other interesting facts about her. Chimaobi liked Adamma so much and resolved in his heart to marry her. Few days later, Adamma and Nkechi were at Adamma's house cooking when Chimaobi came to pay Adamma a visit. He was a very handsome man, tall with a very attractive build. He was also very soft-spoken and Adamma liked him so much. Nkechi was shocked to see a very handsome man visiting her friend Adamma, but she kept her cool and waited for Chimaobi to leave before she excitedly asked her friend who he was. Adamma and Nkechi talked about Chimaobi all evening, and the more Adamma talked about him, the deeper she fell in love with him. Few days later, Adamma noticed that her friend Nkechi had become so withdrawn. Nkechi had not visited Adamma in 2 days, which was unusual. So Adamma decided to pay Nkechi a visit when suddenly Nkechi began to cry. "What happened?" asked Adamma, who was so worried. Nkechi, "Tell me what happened," said Adamma, who was now very concerned. Nkechi then told Adamma that Chimaobi asked her to be his girlfriend and that she knew how Adamma liked Chimaobi. She further stated that she was keeping her distance because she did not know how to break the news to Adamma that Chimaobi was an irresponsible womanizer and not fit for Adamma. Adamma was so furious at this point as she was already in a relationship with Chimaobi. This broke Adamma's heart as she decided to go home to cool off. On getting home, Adamma saw Chimaobi waiting outside her house. She was so furious and unwilling to hear what he had to say, but Chimaobi pleaded for Adamma to give him a listening ear. Chimaobi began to narrate how Nkechi came to his house that afternoon to tell him horrible things about Adamma. Chimaobi revealed that Nkechi pleaded with him to marry her instead of Adamma. Adamma was so furious at Chimaobi as she could not believe that he would stoop so low to tell lies against her best friend Nkechi. Adamma, filled with so much rage, chased Chimaobi from her house and warned him never to come close to her ever again. Chimaobi was confused at Adamma's reaction, but he never gave up. Few weeks later, Adamma began to hear rumors around the village of her best friend getting married. She was shocked as she never knew of the wedding, and all efforts to see Nkechi proved abortive as Nkechi did all she could to avoid Adamma. On the wedding day, Adamma stormed the wedding venue and saw that Nkechi was getting married to Chimaobi. She could not believe her eyes as she trusted Nkechi with her life. Once Chimaobi sighted Adamma, he began to speak and told Adamma that he did all this to show Adamma the kind of friend she had. He went on to reveal that Nkechi was also the one behind the attack on Nkechi and Adamma few days to the dancing festival. Chimaobi went on to narrate how Nkechi paid some boys to beat Adamma to make sure that they dislocated her legs. Then she told the boys to beat her also so as not to raise suspicion. Chimaobi was passing by a hut when he overheard some boys talking about the incident. but he never knew who the victim was till the day Adamma narrated what happened to her at the healer's hut. Then everything clicked. Adamma was in extreme shock as things began to make more sense. Adamma then recalled that the boys who attacked them were careful not to cause so much harm to Nkechi in comparison to her, who they battered with no mercy. Chimaobi then called off the marriage ceremony and everyone began to murmur as news of what Nkechi did spread around the village. The king, on hearing what Nkechi did, stripped her of her title as the great dancer of the village and also took back all the treasures he had given her. Adamma distanced herself from Nkechi as she believed that with Nkechi she needed no enemy. Nkechi could not take the embarrassment, so she snuck out of the village at night and no one saw her ever again. The lesson to be learned from this story is that envy is the root of every vile action. Quit comparing yourself with others, as comparison is the thief of joy. Be genuinely happy for people and know that everyone's path in life is different, so there is no need to envy. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please like, subscribe and leave a comment. It helps us grow our channel. I'll see you in our next story. Bye.